What's going on, ladies and gents, and welcome to episode 26 of the Crimson Championship Wrestling series on TW9. I'm BT Savage, and because we've got Max and Matt here with us, and this episode, Matt and I are manifesting that we are going to get small. We are going to get small in this episode, whether it's Dominion 5 or Dominion 6. We are going to get small, and it's going to be a great time. These two Dominions are pretty stacked. We got some things. We're still building up to Ashes in Mexico, of course, a little while away. In just over like 3 or 4 weeks, I think. So we got some time, and oh man, I'm keen. I'm keen. I don't want to ramble too much. I mean, Matt doesn't want to ramble too much.
Man. We just want to get in here. We want to get going. But I will say something. I'm gonna pull a Kane from WWF, I guess. And if we don't hit small, I will set myself on fire.
Oh.
in game. All right, let's get into it.
Let's go.
All right, we are back with CCW Dominion 5 live in New York in the Bavard studio. We sold it out, 162 people. It's not quite the crowds we're used to getting, but hey, that's the joys of traveling, right, BT?
It is, exactly.
For sure. But we kick it off with something huge. Kevin Steen is back, and he says, I've had a lot of time to think since Rebirth in Blood 2. I've watched from the sidelines where this place tried to keep rolling without me, like Don Callis parades around talking about transparency, while new faces pop up every week thinking they're the next big thing. Let me make something real clear. CCW without Kevin Steen has been trash. The crowd kind of pops, but not really for Steen, just for the fact that he's just you know what I mean, shock factor, right? Says the company runs on chaos, passion, and violence, and nobody does that better than me. So I went to Don Callis' office and I cashed in my rematch clause. At Ashes to Ashes in Mexico, it's not just Kenny Omega defending the CCW World Heavyweight Championship against Fatu, because now it's a triple threat match. He raises 3 fingers to the camera, glaring down the lens, and says, Omega, you know what I'm capable of. You felt it before. And Fatu, you might be the most dangerous man walking into that match, but you're not walking out with my title. At Ashes to Ashes, I take back what's mine, and I burn down everything that stands in my way. Because CCW doesn't move forward without Steen, it falls apart. Kevin Steen just comes back and just ruins the parade. Fatu vs Omega was going to be great, but no. Steen has to interject himself. But I guess he has every right to.
No, look, I mean, again, he did lose to any Rebirth in Blood 2, and I guess, rematch clauses, they are a thing.
Yeah.
And I guess Steen chose the right time. He's getting that rematch clause in, and that should be chaos, man. Kenny,
Yeah.
Kevin Steen, Jacob Fatu.
3 hitters.
Triple threat. 3 big hitters. 80-rated promo.
Yeah, we're not going to just see
Love.
That's so good. What a way to kick off Dominion in New York. But up next,
Dominion 5 in New York.
New York. But yeah, up next we have Shelton Benjamin, the gold standard, taking on the machine gun, Carl Anderson, one-on-one.
Yeah, we do have one-on-one action here, yes, as Shelton Benjamin beats Carl Anderson in just over 13 minutes with a quick roll-up victory here. 63 rated match, 57 for Shelton, and a 59 for Carl Anderson. A big win. Shelton Benjamin here, knocking off one of the members of the Bullet Club. Obviously.
Yeah, so the way I kind of see this is Bullet Club kind of come down to the ring to try and distract Benjamin, but before they can, he rolls up Anderson, so kind of their distraction working against him, I suppose. So we wouldn't quite say a botched interference. It's not like they hit him or anything, but do you know what I mean? Accidentally distracting Anderson for Benjamin to get the win. We then cut backstage. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you there.
Yeah, we go backstage, and it is Mr. Oh, by the way, we are Wednesday night here for Dominion, but I guess it's Mr. Tuesday night. Rob Van Dam is back. He says, yeah, that's right. The whole damn show is back in CCW. I've been watching from home, seeing CCW go through its little errors, its power trips, its transparency, and I figured New York City sounds like the perfect place for a return. So tonight, I'm not wasting any time. I went straight to Don Callis, and I told him I want a match that feels like me. And he gave me exactly what I asked for. Tonight's main event, Rob Van Dam versus Pete Dunne. Extreme Rules, New York Street Fight. No countouts, no rules, just pure chaos. Pete Dunne, you call yourself the Bruiserweight? That's cute, man. But tonight, you're stepping in the ring with the whole damn legend. And when it's all said and done, you'll remember the name. Rob Van Dam. 55 rated promo.
Wow.
RVD's not really known for his promos, let's be honest.
Hey, look, I think the thing to take away from this is Don Callis is truly a changed man. Like, he's giving people what they want.
Man.
And
Yeah. Well, I don't know how long it stays for before, people fall back into their old ways. But so far, man, I agree.
yeah, man. I mean, this is going to be a big main event tonight. RVD, Pete Dunne, New York Street Fight.
Yeah.
Bit of ECW sort of style here.
Yeah, man. Yo. But up next, it is going to be Kurt Angle in action as he teams up with Christopher Daniels to take on Paul Burchill and Jeff Cobb in tag team action. Ooh.
Here we are, tag team action. 55 rated match there as Daniels and Kurt Angle defeat Paul Burchill and Jeff Cobb. When Daniels pinned Paul Burchill with a Panama Sunrise. Oh, little cheeky stuff there from Daniels. But yeah, look, Kurt Angle gets to 62, a 59 for Daniels, and a 44 for both Jeff Cobb and Paul Burchill. It's an alright match, man. I mean,
okay.
Look,
It's okay. It's not great. It's okay.
And this match is really just a sign, Kurt Angle to make an appearance here in New York to get him in a match. Daniels, obviously, he's doing stuff right now. And then, we just need two random opponents, Burchill and Jeff Cobb. Let them do their thing. Good win for both Daniels and Kurt Angle.
I agree.
A good match there.
We cut backstage, and Eddie Kingston's with Ali, and Ali says, Eddie, I was just telling him, CCW needs more people who fight with purpose, not just anger. Kingston says, yeah, funny thing, Ali, I've got both of them. They sort of both laugh and just sort of let it, go, whatever. And Ali says, see, that's your problem, Eddie. You think yelling and swinging wild makes you a fighter. Me, I think with my heart and my head. That's why I win. I kind of disagree with that a little bit, but that's okay. Kingston snaps back and says, you talk too damn much. All this hope and crap, and change crap, you can wrap it up, because next week I'm going to shut your mouth the old-fashioned way. Ali says, you want to fight, Eddie? You got it. Next week, Mustafa Ali versus Eddie Kingston. But don't confuse confidence for disrespect. I'm not scared of you. Kingston says, you will be. So just a little matchmaking segment there. Not matchmaking in that way, as far as a wrestling match. But even though it did sound like a couple bickering couple there. But yeah, that's gonna be a fun one-on-one match. Just get both these guys on the show, right? You know what I mean?
You talk too much.
Also,
you never shut up.
Kingston...
Oh, boy, you talk too much. Oh, boy, you never shut up.
It's true. I guess Kingston had to be in New York, right? Like, at least something, But
had to be, and yeah, look, we're setting up a cool match for next week.
Yeah.
Here with Kingston and Ali.
Up next, we have big singles action, VT. Let's get into it. Oh my god.
Dude. As we have the in-ring debut of Kenta here in CCW as he defeats Uhaa Nation in just over 15 minutes with the GTS, the go to sleep. And look, Kenta wasn't putting the crowd to sleep in this match, I'll tell you that much. Because an 83 rated match, 79 for Kenta, and a 72 for Uhaa Nation. Shout out to him as well. What a match!
This should have motivated.
It should have.
This is great. Fuck. This is great, and this is that once again CCW in a nutshell. It was the same as Kenny and Bobby Fish. You know what I mean? But then we have women's action as Io Shirai is going to have a non-title match. She takes on Lufisto and defeats her with the Far East Destroyer in about 11.5 minutes. 68 for Io, 43 for Lufisto, 66 rated match. Man, that's pretty solid. That is pretty solid. I'm happy with that. But it's not done there. It's after the match. Jake Roberts commands Crazy Mary Dobson to attack Io. Obviously, Dobson's had a little bit of success lately. And yeah, she targets Io. I don't know what this is about. I'm sure we can imagine, right? Probably wants the gold. I'm sure we'll hear more from those two weird, strange individuals.
Yeah, 100%.
I would imagine we go to commercial there, and then we come back from commercial with our No Limits champion in the ring.
Yes, we do. We see Adam Cole here as he starts his promo. He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, your longest reigning CCW champion of all time has something to say." The crowd boos Adam Cole here. But as Cole continues, he says, "You can boo all you want. Doesn't change history. I am the standard of this company. Every title, every main event, every sellout crowd, they exist because of me, because of Adam Cole, baby." As he is walking to the ring slowly, he says, "And now I'm supposed to be impressed because Christopher Daniels gets another shot. Because Don Callis wants to give the old man a little pat on the back and say, 'Hey, Chris, thanks for sticking around.'" As Cole laughs mockingly, he says, "Let's be honest here. It doesn't matter what stipulation you pick, Daniels. You can make it a ladder match, a cage match, or a match in your nursing home, for all I care. You're what, 67 years old now? I don't even know how you're still walking, let alone trying to fight me." Crowd, they're doing even louder now. Cole's laughing. Cole's laughing.
Yeah,
He's like,
a menace.
Chris, this isn't about legacy anymore. This is about survival." And then ashes to ashes, you're not stepping into the ring with just another opponent. You're stepping in there with the man who made CCW what it is. The man who held that No Limits Championship longer than any other champion in this company's history. You can bring your pride, your experience, your fancy stipulation, but it won't matter because I'm going to expose you for what you really are. A relic, a name that should have stayed in the past. Because at ashes to ashes, Christopher Daniels, I'm not just going to beat you, I'm going to retire you. And when it's over, everyone watching will remember exactly who runs CCW. Adam Cole, baby!
What a promo from Adam Cole. You know, he's one of those guys, like, obviously, he is very, very, very good. But I think sometimes because he's in that No Limits division, he flies under the radar a little bit. But what I will say is he's very much like the man in this next match. Do you remember that EC? Well, we weren't, really, we were babies. But do you remember the RVD ECW TV title reign? That's what Adam Cole's having right now.
Man, Adam Cole, every time he steps into the ring for a match or on the promo, he just stands out, man.
Yeah, man.
Adam Cole stands out for me, and he's making his mark here in CCW, bro. And 71 minute promo, him and Daniels, man.
That's gonna be cool.
Mexico. That should be very, very cool. But as you did say, it is main event time.
It is going to be
New York Street Fight.
Oh, Rob Van Dam, Pete Dunne, and in a 61 rated match. It's actually better than what I thought. Pete Dunne defeats Rob Van Dam with a bitter end. During the match, we also had Sandman make a cameo appearance, and sort of maybe he just hits Pete Dunne with the kendo stick or the Singapore cane, whatever you want to say. 54 for RVD, 52 for Pete Dunne. This match, and RVD took a stunt bump during the match. This match is not the greatest, but it needed to happen. It's what we wanted to do. We're trying to push Pete Dunne. This is perfect. This is actually perfect.
Yeah, look, a great win for Pete Dunne here.
100%. We finish up the show with 76. That's still a really good show. Really good show. Kenta obviously putting in the performance of the night. But man, 44 popularity. I'm gonna say we're not gonna hit Storm. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to downplay it. Financially, it is what it is. It is what it is. Come on.
Yeah, please. Look. I mean, yeah. Come on. We're manifesting it.
Oh, we're not gonna hit it till next month. in game.
Okay.
But we did go up in the Tri-State. We did go up in the Mid-South. Tri-State being at 28s now is pretty cool. So we're moving along. We are moving along. Let's get straight into the next Dominion, man. Let's not dwell on us not going small. The show in New York was great, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, great show in New York. It will definitely prove that we can travel and do well. Yeah, let's not beat around the bush and let's get to the next Dominion. And we are here with Dominion 6, of course, in the CCW compound in front of 355 people. As we kick off with our CCW World Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega. I guess he's here to respond to his challenges. Ashes to Ashes. Yeah, he kicks off his promo here. He says, "So, Kevin Steen's back. I knew this wouldn't be easy. I knew that being champion in CCW meant every single person with a grudge, an ego, or a point to prove was gonna come for me. And now we've got Jacob Fatu, a beast who's been running through this roster, and Kevin Steen, the man I beat at Rebirth of Blood 2, both coming for my title. Once again, the odds are stacked against me. It's the story of my career, right? But the thing is, I've never ran from pressure. I live for it. Because pressure makes diamonds." As his eyes are locked onto the camera, he says, "Fatu, Steen, you're two of the toughest, most violent men in this company. And I respect that, but at Ashes to Ashes, when it's all said and done, the better man, the smarter man, the best bout machine is walking out still the CCW World Heavyweight Champion. So yeah, make it a triple threat, stack the deck, add the chaos, because no matter how much pressure you put on me, I'll shine brighter every single time."
Bro, what a promo. An 87 rated. Are we kidding me right now?
87 rated promo. Kenny Omega is just coming into his own here, man.
That's what I was going to say. I don't want to say we built Kenny because Kenny's Kenny, right? But, man, we built Kenny. No, I don't know.
We did.
Man. Like, he was not getting 87 promos. That is insane.
He put the message out clear, stacked against him, but it doesn't matter. He's going to deliver.
It doesn't.
At Ashes to Ashes, Jacob Fatu, Kevin Steen, Kenny Omega. Wow.
World Heavyweight Championship. But up next, a bit of a grudge match. We got Matt Hardy taking on Elias. Obviously, a lot's happened with that. We don't need to recap it. But a 56 rated match. It's not bad. It's a good kickoff match. You know what I mean? To get the crowd a little bit warmer. But Matt Hardy does defeat Elias in about 10 minutes and 1 second. Not about. That's pretty precise. With a twist of fate. 54 for Matt Hardy and 41 for Elias. Man, this is fine.
Yeah,
the feud's
look,
Matt Hardy got the win.
Matt Hardy can smash a tornado. He can dry up a sea. Whatever the lyrics are.
Yeah. Crystal clear.
Good win for Hardy there to end the feud there.
Yeah.
We love you, Elias. We really do.
We do. Then we go backstage. We're going to hear from the one and only Bullet Club.
You are correct. We do have the Bullet Club here backstage. As we kick off here, Prince Devitt. He says, "Mexico, we're about to get something special. See, the Bullet Club doesn't do vacations. We don't do charity. We invade. Now, Ashes to Ashes, we're bringing the storm straight to your doorstep." As Carl Anderson says, "That's right. Talk in the locker room is that Team Mexico wants to stand tall on their home turf. Boys, how about you actually prove it?" Matt Jackson says, "We don't care if it's luchadors, legends, or whatever flavor of local heroes you've got. Line them up." Nick Jackson, he says, five of your best." John Bernard says, "And we'll flatten every single one of you. Don't forget, Bullet Club isn't just a team, it's a damn machine." As Prince Devitt says grinningly, "So here's the challenge. Team Mexico versus the Bullet Club. At Ashes to Ashes, any five of you brave enough to call yourselves Mexico's pride, step up. But understand this. When you stand across from us, you're not just fighting for a flag, you're fighting for survival. Carl Anderson says, too sweet or too dead. Wow.
Damn, what a
And there it
statement.
is.
This is
Well,
a pretty good promo, man.
laying out the challenge there. 5-on-5 match at Ash to Ashes.
Yeah, that's gonna be really cool because I mean, last time Bullet Club were in a tag match, it was Prince Devitt and Anderson and Bernard. It was actually a really good match. It was nearly match of the night, so
Yeah, I
hopefully that
mean,
can
then
pull
you
it
had
off
the
again. Yeah.
you add the Bucks to it, and
Oh man.
kind of against a team sort of Mexico. Who will that feature? We don't know, but yeah, 69 rated promo, and that should be a fun match at
That should be
Ashes
a
to
too
Ashes.
sweet match. Up next, we got another another person on the list, Samoa Joe's hit list, taking on one of the American Wolves, Davey Richards. We do know that Eddie Edwards is currently injured, so this match just makes sense. And in a 70 rated match, that's not bad. It's not bad. Samoa Joe does defeat Davey Richards in about 9 minutes by pinfall, probably a muscle buster to do it. This is a decent match. 63 for Joe, 60 for Richards. These guys are solid. They're solid. Joe, I thought Joe would be bigger. Just peeling back that curtain a little bit. I thought Joe would have been bigger than what he has been for us. But hey, it's fine. It is what it is.
It is.
Another win for Joe.
Yeah, we're making Joe work. For now, as this man said, we thought it'd be bigger. We thought he'd do more. But look, we're trying to make things work with Joe.
Yeah.
With the limitations, let's just say.
Yeah, which is a
that he
weird thing
has,
to
which
say
is
for Samoa Joe.
yeah. But yeah,
For sure. But we're not going to cut backstage and hear from a couple men.
we do hear from a couple of men. Those men being Shelton Benjamin and Keith Lee. As Shelton Benjamin starts here, he says, "You're looking at two men who've been at the top of this game their entire careers. Speed, power, precision. We've done it all. But together, that's something new." Keith Lee says, "Indeed. You combine the agility of gold with the strength of the limitless, you get something unforgettable." Continues, he says, "So from this moment forward, we're not just two single stars, we're a unit. We're a statement." Keith Lee says, "We are limitless gold." As they fist bump, the camera fades out. Both men nodding confidently, ready to dominate the tag team division. And yeah, look, we've seen, I believe it was Shelton Benjamin making the save for Keith Lee. That's how Shelton Benjamin made his debut here in
Correct. Yeah.
CCW. And I guess, these two men feel they can be a team together and they can dominate. And look, it's a cool pairing, man. I can't lie.
To it. Yeah, 100%.
50 rated promo there.
Yeah, it's a good promo.
Yeah.
We then go into some women's action as it's going to be Trinity taking on Zelina Trinidad. And Zelina picks up the win with the Nightfalls. Two mid card women, lower card women, I guess. I hate to say that for Trinity, but it is true. We're trying to build some women up, some new women up. Obviously, Io and Kana and stuff at the top of their game. So, yeah, we need to build up the next people, right? But a 45 for Trinity and a 32 for Zelina. We then go into a match that was made last week as Eddie Kingston had a backstage disagreement with Mustafa Ali, so we'll get into that one. And in a really good match, a 78 rated match, Eddie Kingston defeats Mustafa Ali with the catching back fist to the future. So Ali would have gone for a dive or a crossbody or a jump or something like that. Springboard, and Eddie Kingston catches him in midair with the back fist. 61 for Eddie Kingston, 66 for Ali, man.
Wow.
Not gonna lie.
Great match. Great stuff there from both men.
Yeah, man. 78 overall is pretty good. But now things are about to get weird.
You are correct, my friend. We see Crazy Mary Dobson and Jake Roberts. Where it seems like they're in a sort of asylum here, and as Jake Roberts says here, "See, Io Shirai, you've danced with the darkness before. You've never lived in it like Mary has. You thrive under bright lights. She thrives where the screams echo. At Ashes to Ashes, we're not asking for a match. We're opening the doors to the asylum. No pinfalls, no submissions, no escape, except through it. The only way out is to survive. As a crazy Mary Dobson, as she's smiling eerily, she says, EO, I want to see how long you last before the dark starts whispering your name. Jake Roberts continues, from now until that bell rings, Mary's going through hell. Because I'm going to make sure she's ready for you. Harder training, darker lessons. Because when she steps inside that asylum, she's not just fighting for a win. She's fighting for your soul. As Dobson leans into the camera, tilts her head and whispers, let's see who escapes first. Jake's cold smirk lingers as the lights flicker out and the screen fades to black. And wow, that is certainly a challenge there from Crazy Mary Dobson and Jake Roberts.
Yeah. EO probably out of her comfort zone in that way. I mean, anyone would be out of their comfort zone, but EO's a great wrestler, but can she get it done there in that situation in an asylum match? I don't know. I don't know if she can.
Yeah, 43 rated there, and yeah, you're correct. That is weird shit.
Yeah. We now have main event time. It is going to be the Young Bucks taking on a new singles guys, but have formed a bit of a team, loose team, I guess. It is going to be the Young Bucks versus Break and Enter, where the Young Bucks do pick up a win as Matt Jackson pins Uhaa Nation with a super kick party. We got an 85 for Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson with an 88, 80 for Ricochet, 71 for Uhaa Nation. Lack of psychology, so the match probably went on a little bit too long for these guys. But dude, an 81, we'll take it. We don't even really go on about that. You know what I mean?
Look, 81, all four men performed great.
Also,
and
saying that Uhaa is the weak link at a 71 is crazy. Like, he performed better than Joe, but he's a weak link, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, because all men had 80 plus. I mean, that's, fair enough.
Yeah. But look, great match. We'll check the dirt sheet out. We should check this out every now and then. Some legendary gimmicks and stuff. Tag team experience. They also got a bonus from their tag team experience. Jake Roberts did well. Penalized for inconsistency. That's the only penalty there is on Ricochet. But 81 is pretty good. We end up with an 80 rated Dominion.
Dominion
6, man. That was crazy. The opening was insane. Kenny with an amazing promo. One of our best promos so far. Not the best
promo from Kenny. Great main event. Great match from Eddie Kingston and Ali. And yeah, it's a great show.
Just all round good show. Moment of truth. Financially, yep, we know we're making losses on TV. It is what it is. Eventually, we'll start making money on the events, and that's where it's going to matter the most. Can we get the pop?
No.
But a 29 in Scotland is nice. A 9 now in the Northwest. Go up to 12 in New England and everywhere else getting affected. I'm hoping we see 35 next time. We'll see. That's going to do it for this one, man. 2 Dominions down. We actually have, this works out pretty well, 2 Dominions to go. And then it'll be Go Home show plus Ashes. So both of those shows will be in Mexico. So that's kind of exciting.
That is exciting times ahead. Yeah. Hopefully, small next episode.
Hopefully. I hope so.
But, yeah, look, if you guys like the episode, obviously click like on the video. Comment down below your thoughts on the episode, your thoughts on the series. Subscribe if you're new, of course, to the Massive Match channel. That's always nice. And share this video, share this series with the TW community. Give it some love. Matt and I are loving this shit. We're going to keep loving it. This has been one hell of a series, and it's not going to end anytime soon. That's for damn sure. But until next time, I'm BT Savage. This is Matt, and we'll see you in the next episode of Crimson Championship Wrestling.